The issue began 2 weeks before the wedding. Lisa and I were at Mom's place sorting through old family photos for the reception presentation. We wanted to include a lot of childhood photos, including Lisa and me in matching Easter outfits, family holidays to the beach, and Dad teaching us how to ride bikes. We were in the attic, surrounded by old boxes and memories, when Lisa discovered a stack of letters tied together with a fading blue ribbon. We initially assumed they were love letters from our parents' childhood. Lisa began reading one aloud, giggling, but her voice soon drifted off. Her face turned pale, and her hands shook. The letters were from Mom to a man named Michael and were written around the time Lisa was conceived. They described their affair and Michael's urgent request to be a part of the baby's life, which turned out to be Lisa. I will never forget Lisa's expression as she realized the truth. She'd always been very close to Dad. Lisa was Dad's little shadow as we grew up, whereas I was more independent. She followed him around his workshop, learning about the tools and assisting him with projects. She even chose to study business in college with the goal of eventually taking over his real estate company. The confrontation with Mom was explosive. Lisa rushed into the kitchen and demanded answers. Mom burst into tears after looking at the papers. Through her tears, she disclosed everything. Michael had been her coworker, and they had a brief affair at a difficult period in her marriage. When she discovered she was pregnant, she chose to remain with Dad and never notified anybody about Lisa's true paternity. She implored us to understand that she was young, afraid, and simply wanted to protect our family. Lisa was adamant about telling Dad the truth before their wedding. I attempted to persuade her to wait until after the wedding, concerned about how this might impact her big day. How can I walk down the aisle with him, knowing I've been living a lie my entire life, she was arguing. How can I let him give a father of the bride speech when he's not even my real father? I should have backed her decision more instead of attempting to protect everyone's feelings. She had the right to know the truth, and I was wrong to suggest hiding it, even briefly. The day we informed Dad altered everything. We went to his place together. Lisa requested I accompany her for support. Dad was in his workshop, excitedly working on a surprise wedding present for Lisa. We later discovered it was a handcrafted jewelry box. When Lisa showed him the letters, he slumped down heavily on his workbench, the half-finished box forgotten in his grasp. Dad's reply was simultaneously devastating and impressive. Despite his obvious anguish and astonishment, his first concern was for Lisa. "Sweetheart," he said. "I need you to know something. Biology doesn't make a father. Love does, and I have loved you every single day of your life. Nothing will ever change that.